So you're ready to move to North Carolina, but stuck between two cities, Greensboro and Winston-Salem. What we're gonna do today in this video is break down the differences between Winston-Salem and Greensboro to help you decide which city is truly the best city for you to make your move and which one suits your lifestyle best. I work with buyers, sellers, investors every day on moving to Winston-Salem and or Greensboro. So I'd love to be your resource and help you decide which city suits you the best. Please follow us and watch this whole video. And if you want to reach out to me, again, my information will be in the description. You can call, text, or email me. I'd love to be your resource for North Carolina and especially Winston-Salem and Greensboro. So reach out to me and watch the whole video to find out the reasons why, which city might suit you best. The first topic we're going to talk about between Winston-Salem and Greensboro and which city is the best city for you is affordability and home prices. Winston-Salem is one of the most affordable cities throughout the US, where the median average price of a home is about $280,000. It is a great place for retirees and first-time home buyers, as well as investors, to look for a home and call home. But what we have with Greensboro is it's edging higher out of affordability, where the median average for a home price is about $295,000. So you're looking at a $15,000 difference price-wise between the two cities. So that's a big thing to look at. The taxes are about the same or very similar between the two cities. There's not like a huge difference in taxes. It's really just a little bit of a difference in affordability between home prices. Other topics that we're going to talk about today between Greensboro and Winston-Salem is job growth between the different cities and what kind of jobs are more prevalent in each of the cities. So in Greensboro, it's a lot of aviation. There's a lot of logistics. So different kinds of jobs like that. There's a lot of higher education because we've got the couple of universities down in Greensboro. But in Winston-Salem, it's heavily healthcare, biotech. We have education and higher education in the area, but it's got a huge job force within the medical sector because we've got Wake Forest Baptist and a lot of the innovation corridor. So we've got a huge amount of jobs in the healthcare industry. So that's one of the biggest differences between the two cities is we're heavy in healthcare and biotech, those kind of sectors, whereas Greensboro has a lot of logistics jobs as well as aviation. So that's a big reason why you may want to choose Greensboro versus Winston-Salem or vice versa, is the different job sectors and which jobs are more prevalent in each city. Vibe and lifestyle between the two cities versus Greensboro and Winston-Salem is a little bit different. Greensboro is a little bit larger of a city, so it's got a bigger city feel to it, and it's more of a big city sprawl, where the city is really spread out, and it's got a bigger feel to it. Just overall, you'll go to Greensboro and feel the bigger city feel, whereas Winston-Salem is more quaint, more tight-knit. Size-wise, it is a little bit smaller, and it's just overall just has a tighter, quiet feel to it. So those are some big differences that you'll notice. The downtown in Winston-Salem it's a smaller downtown. We still have a city kind of feel downtown, but it is smaller, where Greensboro's is a little bit more spread out and it is bigger. Arts and cultural events are kind of different between the two cities. Greensboro, again, because of the bigger feel and bigger city atmosphere, it has a little bit larger venues, concert venues, sporting venues. It does have Tankers Center, which does have Broadway performances, so that's a little bit different too. So you'll notice that it's just a little bit larger feel to it, where Winston-Salem is known for being the city of arts and cultural, where it is very artsy and eclectic feeling in a smaller, close-knit art and eclectic feel to it. So again, like I've mentioned before, it's very foodie in Winston-Salem with all the eclectic non-chain restaurants downtown where you can try all the different kinds of food. And it's very artsy, where we have quite a few museums, art events, and festivals occurring. Greensboro has those as well. They're just like on a larger platform because it's a little bit bigger of a city. So that's one major difference. Outdoor living and lifestyle. Two big differences between Greensboro and Winston-Salem is that Greensboro has 170 different parks and recreation areas, 90 miles worth of greenways and trails. So you're looking at a larger lake feel with Lake Bryant, versus Winston-Salem, again, it's a little bit smaller, it's more quaint. We've got Salem Lake, Pilot Mountain. We've got about 25 miles of greenways and trails. Just overall, we've got Rinalda Gardens. It is smaller feel, still quite a few activities if you live in either city, but if you're really into biking or running on trailways, Greensboro might be a better city for you versus Winston-Salem, who has a smaller greenway system, but still tons of outdoor activities in both cities. Neighborhood and real estate options. There are two different feels in each of the cities. Greensboro has more of a suburban development. They also have golfing communities. Again, it's just a little bit more suburban feel to that. They do have a lot of the cities, but it's spread out. Whereas Winston-Salem is a little bit more historic, smaller neighborhoods. It has more of a quaint feel to it. You still have quite a few new construction neighborhoods, and we do have some golf communities, but just not as many as Greensboro does, where Grandover in Greensboro is a huge golf course and has a very large housing development near the golf course. And we've got in Greensboro, they've got a few golfing communities, just a little bit different between the two cities. I would say that Greensboro feels just larger, and Greensboro again is just a little bit more quaint, a little smaller, a little more historic than Greensboro. Which is the best city for families? Greensboro has a slight edge in schools and education and more kid-centric area for families, versus Winston-Salem has such a great healthcare system, still great schools, but just smaller schools, just a little bit less educational opportunities school-wise, private schools, etc., than Greensboro, but not really, a massive difference. It's just something that you definitely want to explore and do a little bit of research on your own to see which city works for you school-wise for your family. If you're still not sure which city is right for you, that's where I come in. Please reach out. I'd love to be your resource and help you figure out which city works for you and your lifestyle and your family. Every week, I have people that reach out and just asking questions. We can figure out a timeline. We can figure out, how to set up goals for you to figure out which city works best for you. I'd love to be your resource and be able to help you. Again, follow us. You can subscribe below and reach out to me if you have any questions. You can call, text, or email me, and I'd love to be your resource and help you find a home in Winston-Salem and or Greensboro.